Welcome to Airborne Empire, the city builder where you build a city in the sky. It's a moving city that's going to float above a very, very huge, big open world. I did a quick video on it already a couple of days ago that many of you really liked, so now we're going to do a full series of the game. I don't know if we're going to go to the end, but I'm definitely planning to play it a bit more. So let's dive right in, starting with the new game. I'll recap also some of the tutorial elements, but we're gonna try to also go fast and trying to to go to the things we haven't seen before in my first video. So it is, we made it to the skies. It's hard to believe a small group might remake the flying cities of old. Okay, so we need to recruit more followers because right now we only have 10 people, right? And we need to fight against the sky pirates. Right now we don't really have any weapons, but we're gonna change that. The first things we're going to want to do is definitely to build a hangar. This will enable us to start going down, right, send planes from our city over here to the world below. Let's actually move our city closer there. Now you can see many resources. This is the forest for wood, this is a lake for water. We're going to have some food over here. These ruins can give you these ruins can give you some money. There are cities, some small like this, some bit bigger and some very big. So yeah, that is the idea. And then obviously this is something, this is flying in the sky. So you need to make sure that you have enough power to stay in the sky, which is your lift over here. Right now we have a maximum lift of 60. If we get to 60 or more than 60, we're going to go down. Of course, we are going to be able to also upgrade to go above 60, but we're not there yet. We also have no houses for people, so they're not very happy. At least they do have a bit of food, a bit of water, and we have enough coal to burn, so that this stays up. And the key thing is we're going to want to gather some resources to build new stuff. Right? So if I look over here, right now I have access to the hangar on me. So let's definitely do this. We will also want to build some paths. And there is a cool thing, mechanic too, that is, if you build too much on one side, then your city is going to start tilting towards that side. So you have to keep that in mind too. For example, here, we're going to have 1 degree of tilting to the front and to the right. 1 degree is not too bad. It will decrease slightly, our speed, etc. But it's not too bad. We can survive. Okay, so that's going to be done in a second. We have also the map there, by the way. We can see our quest. Our quest is to go to Havenmill. But first, we have 7 aircrafts now. So we can start sending them, for example, here in the forest. Let's start sending 7 to the forest. Here it is. The planes are leaving. This is not 7. Here it is. A few more. They're going to cut some wood and then come back. There's a great tutorial if you didn't see it, right? That shows you everything. For example, we want more people. For more people, we need to get into a tavern. You can move, right, WSSD, etc. One thing that also you can go down. So that is great. And if you press C, you go back to your city. Building and tilting, I talked about this. People and work, so we have 10 people right now. I have 3 that I add idle, 7 working. I can quickly click here on anything, recall them all. So this is really good quality of life. Gathering resource, obviously, is what we want to do now. Movement, you can move this city by just right-clicking. So anyway, we're starting to have some wood there. That's great. We're going to want some houses, right? So this is going to cost us 15. Now, let's first start by putting also some more here. And then as soon as we get to 15, we can make a housing block. I can increase the speed, right? Like this. There it is. And by the way, this forest is going to disappear, right? Slowly but surely, it's going away now. So you need to keep that in mind too. I'm going to send 1 worker to the ruins over here, or 1 plane if you wish. We're also going to take a bit of water because we only have 13 left. And then we're going to move towards here for the other forest. Okay, I don't need that. Researching new buildings is going to be critical, of course. For that, we need the academy. But as I said, before the academy, and we found 70 coins in the enchant ruin. That is great. So yes, as I was saying before the academy, I'm going to want to build some houses. So let's go. And put 1 here, 1 on the other side. Good. So that's going to be, there's 5 people in each on the base level. So now we have 15 because this is also giving me 5. So I can get a few more workers. Okay, let's start moving, as I said, towards here, towards the settlement. Actually, we're close enough that we can talk to them. There is just a small tavern in this settlement, but that's exactly what we need. Because a tavern, is where you can hire new people to join you. They will require some money, 25, and housing. right? So right now I have 10 out of 15. I take one, 11 out of 15. So let's take as many as we can, right? Because this is how we're gonna be able to grow. Okay, I do have only 7 planes right now, unless I start making another hangar, but we're not really there yet. Or if I do some research to improve it, you know? Okay, so we're getting a bit more wood, because if we want to do an academy, we need 30. We also need 3 people, by the way, that are idle. Speaking of 3 people, we already have only 2 space left into my city, so we're gonna want also a housing block. We're gonna have also many other buildings in the future. For example, we could potentially already build a fan. We have unlocked that. We're gonna get needs building, production, storage, propulsion, defense, right? A lot. We do still have good resources, so that's great. We're gonna move very quickly, I think, towards here, where we see another ruin, we see some forest and a settlement, and then Havenmill. This is really where we want to get to. Yeah, the forest is almost done. As soon as it's done, we can move. Now, it is replanting slowly but surely, right? So when we come back at some point, we'll be able to see it. But for now, let's go over here. There's other type of resources, like for example, ore over here. This is food. There is also coal there, but for now, we don't really need them. At the beginning, just focus on getting some coins, getting some forest, some wood, and then just maybe a bit of water, because you start with a low number of water. We are 74 now, so definitely enough to build the academy. I think we're going to build it here in front to get back to 0 and 0 in terms of tilt. And with that, we have unlocked the research tree. There are some buildings that are already there. For example, my town center, I have it, but I have many upgrades, potentially upgrading, for example, consuming less water or having more people. Right? Similar for the housing block, I can upgrade it to have 8 people instead of 5. But usually you'll have 2 things. You'll have the cost for the actual research, and then the cost for the upgrade, in particular for buildings. You're going to have to upgrade them if it says must be applied. Some of them it will just apply automatically. For example, this one, right? Upgrade is applied globally once researched. So that's a really good one at the beginning of the game. But for now, they do tell us to just focus on the iron forge, to start being able to make some iron. It will cost 20 wood and 3 people to build it, but to research is just 2 hours and no cost. So that's gonna go fast. You can see here it's starting already, 1 times 3, so all good there. Let's continue moving forward, getting more wood, and there we are fine on resources. Yeah, that's fine. So let's get even more wood. We have done this ruin. Am I missing anything else here? No, I think we're good. Okay, there's another ruin on this side. But first, let's get closer to the city, where there is also just a tavern. It's a very small one. The big ones, you'll see, they'll have much more. And we need 1 more house if we want to take also that person. And I definitely do want to, like most city builders, the more people, the more you can grow. So definitely, we need to wait for it to be built. Sorry, give me a second. It takes, as you can see, right, it takes a second to be built. Here it is, done. So done. We have now 16 people in my city. We are almost done with this research. Here it is. So we have the iron forge built. Now we could do some storage over here. We could improve our lifts, propulsion to go faster. Combat we don't have yet. Production we could just improve the iron forge. Needs we haven't unlocked anything. So I think what we're gonna do is do this one. No, it's only 1 more plane. It's actually not that great, sorry. So now let's do storage first, because if you look here, my resource storage is limited to 100. So right now that we only had wood, it was okay, but now that we're gonna get also iron and others, maybe having a warehouse that improved by 50 could be great. And it's only 2 hours, so that's gonna be fast. We do have a completely new building, right, which is in production over here, the iron forge. So let's build this, I think, on this side here. We're gonna tilt slightly, but not too much, so all good, all good. This is a night, and you may realize that the whole city is not full of light. You're gonna have to also put lights on your roads, otherwise your people can fall down. The other thing to note is you can actually customize most of the buildings, like change the color of the floor, of the roof, of the light that's coming out of here, right? You can see now it's purple. I'm gonna change it maybe to green. and also the lights that we're gonna have soon, we're gonna be able to change that too. So we have done that research, that's great. I think let's improve my collection rate by 50%. It takes 16 hours, it's a lot, but I think that will help. Let's also build the warehouse now that we've unlocked it. We can't actually, sorry, my bad. This is, we're almost at the limit of our lift. So we're gonna need to build either a fan, which requires a bit of iron. So let's go get some iron. Over here, yeah. We have enough wood, so it's fine. Come back. We're actually basically at the maximum. I do want a bit of iron, please. So let's go there. This is really not a lot. You can see there is only 12 of iron ore, but it's better than nothing, especially to help us get this first lift, this first fan. Now the fan, I don't remember exactly how big it is. I think it is 2 by 2, but we'll wait for to be able to unlock it. So it is, we're starting to transform the ore into iron, into this iron forge. You can see how much is stored, how much are we making per hours, etc. You can even have less workers if you want. So yeah, you can change pretty much anything you want here. We have used all of these, so let's go here to get some more. And actually maybe we go all the way over here. We can get a bit of food, we can get, oh, we are full. That is bad, that is bad. I think there was a way to dump some, yeah, I think I have to basically dump a bit of wood. Oh no, sorry, there is something else I can do, which is I can just build one more house. Oh no, I can't because I don't have enough lift. So this was really the problem. Sorry, I should have made a lift earlier. So it is, now we have a bit more resources. We can make some iron, please. We can get some fish. This is also food, right? Fish. So we may want some soon. We're not in the red yet, but soon. Okay, we got, no, we didn't get the money yet. There it is, 108, that's great. And the second day starting, right? I still haven't made a lot of iron, because I think we're still full somehow. Okay, then let's dump a bit more wood. Okay, and while we're here, as I said, we probably do want to get a bit of food and a bit of water. Coal is still okay. Okay, don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below if you have any questions or thoughts. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, as always, keep each episode to around 20 to 30 minutes and go, you know, as far as we can. As far as we can. So let's get just a bit of water, just a bit of food while we're waiting. Here it is, we have 6, so we don't need to wait longer. Let's build our first lift. So, our first lift, if I put it here, yeah, I can try to put a road, basically 2 down. Or 3. Actually, I think that was 3. We can always check that. So lift, yes, that was 3. Sorry. It is a 3 by 3, and this will increase my lift from 60 to 70. This we can build now a storage warehouse. Okay. This will enable us, you know, to have a lot more storage here. Great. We probably do want a bit of wood then. How are we doing on? Yeah, there's a bit of iron there also. Is it too far? No, all my workers are busy. Now we're getting a bit more food, a bit more water. That's great. We may want one more house too, because we only have 4 spaces. And then we will continue with the campaign, which tells you need to go to Havenmill. Remember, if you don't know where you're supposed to do, you have your main and optional quest in the future that will be there. So that is great. That is great. Okay, so water, we are at 28, that's fine, let's stop that. I will go get just a bit more of the iron, and then we'll move on to the next part of the mission. You do have, as I showed you, to be not too far to be able, you know, to collect some resources, plus the closer you are, the less time it's going to take for your planes to go back and forth, right? So that is the key point here. Our research is still not finished, by the way, and I may want to make another lift soon, but all of my workers are busy right now, so I really do need more worker. Okay, let's get a lot of this. But yeah, we're okay on everything except maybe coal. I'll get a bit of coal on my way to Havenmill after we're done. Oh, we're done actually taking all of this. Good. So let's get a bit of coal and let's build another lift in the back. Where is it? Here. Okay. So it is. This is giving me coal, and we go to Havenmill. Yep. Everybody can come back to the ship. We have 9 of coal. Good. While they're working, we can maybe get a bit of wood, and let's click on Havenmill and see. It is the largest city in this area of the map, which is huge, outside of the capital. We should visit the magistrate Agatha. But first, let's actually go to the tavern, take a couple of new people. We have 5 here, so good thing we built a new house, because now we're at 21 out of 25. We will also unlock other type of buildings than the tower and the tavern just after we talk. So Magistrate Agatha. Oh, your folks don't look much like pirates. I hope so. We're not. Okay. So, I'm not going to read all of the description. If you want, of course, you can pause. But basically, the story is that there used to be a lot of flying cities. Now it's a bit a thing of the past. There is a lot of pirates, and they attack. For example, you can see they have destroyed some buildings here in the city. So they need our help to rebuild, right? And so we're going to help them rebuild the academy and the market. Now, by the way, when you have those dialogue, usually you're going to have a couple of options. For example, you could ask them about the Old Kingdom, or you could ask them about the pirates, or you can just go on it and give them 5 iron, 25 of wood, 2 people for 2 hours, and you're going to give them enough resource to basically repair the city. You can actually see the repair ring being done like this. My research I see is almost finished, which is great. That will help us get more here, and we're gonna be able to soon unlock something new. Okay, the morale is not perfect, but it's better than nothing. That's the description of my city, better than nothing. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I know we're not gonna see tons of new things in this episode if you've already watched my game review of this, but yeah, I wanted to make sure we restart from scratch and really show you all of what this game has to offer for new joiners here. So they're almost finished here. We're getting quite a bit of wood, which is great. I only have 3 people idle though, so I don't think we're going to do too much right now. Okay, so yeah, this has been rebuilt, and I love that if you look at the city, it has actually been rebuilt. So we can go back to the magistrate, and she says, oh, you're savior kid. So visit the academy and the market if you want. But the key thing is they need a blueprint. They need a blueprint. They give us one to have street lamps. That's what I mentioned before. It will require glass, but with this, you won't be following to your death. On the other hand, they will also ask something. They will want us to go to a new city, which is called Castra Regnum, to get a blueprint of the defense tower. So I'm on it. Now, as I've said before, though, there is some new things. We have the market, for example, where we could potentially, buy and sell some resources. Buy, for example, some glass. Let's buy. That's pretty much expensive. Let's buy 5. You could also sell, in particular, if you have too much, but you cannot sell everything. So that's the problem. And then you have the academy, where you can buy for a lot of money some new types of building. Now, we're not ready for them, but I just wanted to show you it is possible. Now we can research the street lamp. That's going to be a first need. So let's definitely do it. And while this is happening, you can check your map if you're not sure where to go. But basically, the mission shows you need to go over here. Castra Regnum. Right now, I've said go there. So it is actually just over here. Right? And now we can see it. So we're going to go all the way there, and I'll see you in a sec. Oh, but no, actually, I thought I was going to go there, but no, we have a problem here. There is pirate incoming. This is 1 pirate fighter, so it's not too bad. And we can't really do anything. Obviously, this is scripted as part of the beginning of the campaign. So they're going to attack us. Ooh, that hurts. You can see it here. Our hangar has been slightly damaged. Okay, we have researched a street lamp, so with that we can prevent nighttime accidents. We'll build some just now. First, I'm thinking we're gonna want to do some more improvements, maybe the houses, because I've already built 4, and this cost me quite a lot of lift. So I'm thinking I don't want to build more, I'd rather upgrade the one that we have a bit more. Okay, so anyway, we couldn't really defend against the pirates, and this is why we need also a tower. You know, it's not just our friends at Havenmill that need a tower, we also need a tower. But before, let me show you also the street lamp. I mean, this is right now the day, but we'll be able to see it at night, of course. So it is. I'm putting them to expand, right? You can see to expand the blue circle. There's no point in putting it in the blue circle. Okay, so we got a bit of money in this ruin there. That's great. Let's continue moving forward. We should probably repair our hangar. See, 3 wood is not too bad. Is there something over here? I don't think so. Maybe a ruin. Yes, there is a ruin. Let's just go get it quickly. And then I'll see you in a sec when we get to Castra Regnum over here. Okay, so it is. Got a bit more resources and reserves of food and water, and we are at Castra Regnum, where we can go again to the academy, to the market, to the tavern, potentially, even if I don't have any houses right now, so that's gonna have to wait. And we can go to the tower. In the tower, there is a Captain Manor. Eyes forward, men! Who dares fly above the Castra? It's okay. Agatha sent me. I'm a friend. Okay. So she needs combat blueprint now, indeed. She needs this defense tower. Deliver it to her. Oh, that's nice. He didn't even ask for money. He didn't even ask for money. Oh, can you do me a favor? I told you so. I told you so. We can actually go again to the tower because he has a mission for us. He says one of his team ranger has not reported back, right? She's missing, Ranger Miri, so we need to find her. The problem is that she is in an area with a lot of pirates, so we shouldn't go right away. We should first make sure we have some defenses. So again, we could potentially get, you know, some more people, but I'm pretty high right now on people. We can see we have 2 missions, the main one and a you know, optional one if you wish. We're gonna go back to Havenmill for the main one. So let's go. I have resources. It's not the problem right now. Yeah, we have just core is a bit low, but that's fine. We do also have a lot of these ones here. I'm thinking we may have to make another house though, because the upgrade for the house costs not just wood, it also costs 4 cloth, and we don't have any unless we buy some in the market. But you know, again, I think what we're gonna do now is basically just build another one because we were tilting anyway on that side, so it will help me tilt. My speed, by the way, yeah, we have a lot of drag right now, so we don't have a lot of propulsion too, so we are not going very fast. But that's life. I'm not gonna focus on that right now. It's not really what is critical. And anyways, we've arrived back at Havenmill, so I can go to the tower to give her some defenses. Oh, just in time. There's some pirates on their way. Oh, let's see that. I do have to ask you one more favor. It's to help us with the construction itself of the tower, I'm guessing. Okay. So we'll first need to research the tower and then the material to build it, of course. Okay. So yeah, we need to research it first. I mean, we have the resources. Here it is. 10 iron, 10 wood, 2 people. So here it is. But I haven't built one on my city. They're only building one over here. I should definitely build one on my city too. The problem is I'm already researching something else to get one more plane. So I have to wait a bit because this is this one over here. So give me a sec. Actually, you can, if you want, to start a new one, but the current research progress will be lost, which is not great. I'd rather wait. It's not like there is some imminent threat. I have enough coal, I have enough water, etc. So I'll just wait a second. I'll see you in a minute. It is, we have researched the defense tower, so we can shoot pirate planes out of the sky. Multiple towers, may be needed as the enemy's number increases. We can continue to do other research, right? In particular, I'm thinking to improve again my planes. The only thing is it's 32 hours, that's a lot. But yeah, I think this is a good one. So we have really great planes. Speaking of which, we can do probably a couple of things. First, the defense tower, let's build one. So I'm going to build it in the front, because in the front I have nothing right now. So this way, hopefully we can rebalance a bit more. It needs to be connected, of course. So let's go, put a pass, yeah. And put this defense tower, perfect. I'm going again to also put one street lamp here for later. Okay, so we're gonna build this defense, and the other thing I wanted to show you is I have researched the upgrade for planes. So if I spend 5 wood and 3 iron, I will be having 8 aircraft instead of 7. Takes a second, as you can see, but in a second, yeah, it is. We have 8 now. Great. Great. We don't have a lot of iron, but everything else we seem to be okay. So let's go to Havenmill again, and to the tower, because the defense tower has been built. Yes. If anything can turn back the tide of all of those flying brigands, it's probably a flying castle, just like the old Airborne kingdom. It's me, it's me. Okay, if you want to truly rebirth, you need weapon of your own. Travel to Airborne Empire. All of the knowledge we've collected in this region, right, is held there. Okay. Speak to the High Scholar Isidore when you arrive. He'll be able to help you out. Okay, like it. Let's head there. Let's head there. In the market, what are they saying? Oh, each output needs 10 food. I'm not sure I understood that one, but we cannot buy clothes yet. No, wait, can I? Yeah, no, I can. Sorry, my bad. We can buy some clothes. So let's go as many as possible. This way we can go and upgrade our house, right? We're upgrading 2 of them. So we're gonna have a lot more space in a second, right? We're at 30 right now, 33, 36, perfect. Okay, so if we look at our map, we have now 2 missions, which, 3 missions, okay, I got it. This was another mission. So we have arming the kingdom by traveling over here, okay? We have the islands bandits, not too far, and we have resupplying the outposts that are not too far either. Maybe we start with that one and then move on that direction. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, this will have to wait for the next episode. This was a great starting point. I think we have a perfect flying city. Nobody has died, nobody's falling because we have those lamps. We have very little tilt, right? 1 degree front, 1 degree right. Of course, our speed is not that great right now because we haven't spent anything in terms of improving my speed. But it's not too bad, it's not too bad. I have food, I have water, I have coal, and we have a bit of reserves also here. So yeah, I think again, this is a perfect start, and I hope to see you very soon for our next episode. Oh, first pirate, okay, I guess you'll have to see that in the next episode. The pirates are coming over here. We'll see if this 1 tower there is gonna be enough to fight them. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.